That's I think Kesha did that. I know, right at her house.
Do you work on your computer a lot, or?
I don't. I mean, I'm good with my phone, but I'm not good at all with computers, you know. But luckily, I have a lot of super geniuses. You look great. But I have a lot of super geniuses who help me do.
Hey Chris,
anything I want to, anything they can think of.
Tell your bus driver
it's a good world for me. I get to think of dumb stuff. Helpful.
You have a question over here, Wayne.
Yeah.
So, what's been the biggest surprise on the tour so far?
That it is difficult, you know. I mean, getting sounds together, you know, being fatigued, the disorganized thing when you get there, because it's presented as a party, like we're all having fun. But, some things it's difficult to do. There's lots of people there and it's supposed to be fun. But we're used to that. I mean, that's kind of why we agreed to do it, because we thought we don't want it to be some boring thing where technicians have to go in and the crowd has to be somewhere else. So that's difficult, and it's difficult to do it in the time that you're supposed to. I believe we're already behind schedule. But this time, this end of the road here, the next couple of shows is where we can make up some time or not.
Easily.
I think so.
I have a question for the press. Are you guys all based out of Biloxi? Like, what are you guys all doing here?
I'm based out of Getty, staff photographer, and Wire Image. Following you guys is what we're doing. We've been on the whole. You've been on the whole tour.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one.
Can I say something?
Use the mic, please. I can't hear you if you don't use it.
We have a question over here.
Yeah.
Tell me about the Hattiesburg experience, because it looked like
which one was Hattiesburg?
Hattiesburg was first thing in the morning.
At 7 o'clock.
It looked like an entire town was just incredibly moved to have y'all show up.
I think so, yeah. And is it Hunter Hayes, is that his name? Yeah, I think they liked him a lot too. I just think that the idea of VH1, the Flaming Lips, and all this, this fuss was coming to us. It's a little place, And if that was all you had to do was get up at 5 and go see a couple of bands and get high and get drunk, go back home and go to sleep. That'd be a great day, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
that doesn't happen every day there,
It doesn't. And maybe it should. But, no, I don't know. I mean, I'm always surprised that anybody shows up for anything, really, But, I don't know. I would have gone. I'd have gone back to bed, but I would have gone and done it. But I don't know if it was the whole town. I mean, there was maybe 1,000 people there or something. That'd be a pretty small town. But, I thought it was wonderful.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of the most touching moment of the whole show.
Oh,
the whole
thank you.
run.
Yeah.
How much it looked like it touched the people who were there that y'all were actually in their town.
I mean, I get a little bit, pushed along, just to give the inertia of the event, but everybody along the way always says, thank you for coming, thanks for coming, And, we're usually the ones that say that to them, like, I'm glad you came, And you can really feel that. Even at the pool. I mean, as much as that's, just a party place or whatever. I think people are really are moved by that. Like we're really doing this thing, and it's potentially part of this historic event, which I think is a little bit silly, but it's got some purpose behind it.
You have a question over here.
This is Natan from LostRemote.com. So I was curious, have either of you had the chance?
What did you say your name was?
Natan. It's like Nathan, no H.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like Satan with no S.
Yeah, you got it. So have either of you had the chance to tweet at all during the show or check what other people have?
Early on, so I know I've kind of lost touch with Twitter, only because there's only plus my battery got low, and that's the worst feeling in the world where you're I've got cool shit happening, but my battery is dying. And then, especially these last couple, these were songs that we didn't know very well, and we hadn't rehearsed these at all. And I don't want to, it's tough enough for us. We do this a lot, but, the Panagrams, they don't do shows like this a lot, so I don't want it to be any more stressful for them than it has to be. So we were, getting things together, little things that I had to get together, while we were traveling last time. So, you would think there'd be a lot of time where you're just sitting around doing nothing, but there's not.
Do you think you'll do something this rigorous ever again?
No. No, not on purpose, but I mean, we do things a lot where you go into a day and a half worth of doing stuff. And this has an element of being rejuvenated each time. You know, when we go to the crowd and they give us the love and they can tell they really care about the music and stuff like that, that moves you a little bit. So you get up, you get high a little bit, and if it's too long in between, you get a little bit more down again. But I think now we just have 2 left.
Yeah.
Is it just 2?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, by the time we get to New Orleans, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
We're going to make it. You know? So, yeah. I don't know. What could we possibly do that could be...
Your people are awesome, though, that follow you.
Oh, they are. I know. That's what I mean. I mean, they're really the reason.
You guys really attract, like...
Yes. It's a great, beautiful... So without them, I don't think I would go to the effort to do all these things just to get the world record. I mean, I don't care about that. But to do this journey and have them be there, and I know, like, I'll see these people hopefully 15 years from now. We'll still talk about, you know, that sort of thing. You know, just be these moments of, you know, this is what all bands should do, stuff like this. We really get to have a connection, an experience with your fans.
I'm Jacob Fuller. I'm with the Free Press. How did y'all decide where to do the tour?
Well, I think in the very, very beginning, you know, it wasn't me. It was VH1 had some plan that they would go on a trek that had a little bit of a calamitous, you know, will they make it? You know, so you can see where we were going, like say from New York City to Boston. It's like, well, you're going to make it. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just places, you know, and there's not very many